It's a movie, bitch. And you know we back at y'all, man. Smoke Session fam, flight crew, what it do? What's happening? We back, literally. So if you keep up with me on my Instagram, you know what I'm saying. Follow me if you don't, but if you do, you already know, man. We been going through some moving situations from STL to Houston. Then I ended up going back up to STL uh, to visit my son for his birthday. So I'm back down in Houston now. Sorry, I've been away for a minute. Just needed to get some quality time with the kids, you know what I'm saying, and try to get my mind back in a good space. Um, so, you know, life happens. I hope y'all understand, but I'm still here with you. We still rocking strong. And we're going to jump right into these reviews. You know, we was doing reviews from Hemp Ville CBD. So we had one more left. We had that good old Bubba. You know what I'm talking about? That good old Bubba Kush. So we're going to jump into it and see what this Bubba Kush is talking about. If you want to see the packaging and the unboxing, go back a few videos and check out that very first video. Should maybe be about 3 videos ago, because I know we squeezed in a Mendo Perps review after we did the second Hemp Ville review. So go back and check it out. You can see the unpackaging and everything like that if you're interested in it. Basically, the packaging was something like this, basically. You know what I'm saying? Came in a basic envelope. It says HV Health on there, so it doesn't say like Hempville. That's always a plus. But there was no COAs were included or anything like that. So for the information, we just gonna take it right here, right off of the jar. We've got that Bubba Kush again. CBD percent is 18.5%. THC is at 0.1%. Puts it under that 0.3, of course, which makes it legal federally, shipped to your door, all 50 states. And then, of course, we got the 3.5 from them. This was sent to me again, courtesy of doing this review, but y'all know that will not change my opinion, will not sway my judgment in any shape, form, or fashion. We always keep it a buck over here. We keep it 100. That's why I got my man Ben Frank behind me, just to remind me. You know what I'm saying? We dropping bars. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just to remind me to keep it 100 with y'all all day long, man. So, alright, let's jump into this. This isn't a child-proof jar, so it does just pop right off. Well, it unscrews. I'm sorry, it doesn't pop off, but you do have to unscrew it, but it's not child-proof. Got the little seal on there. That's always a good thing. Excuse me while I put it back in place. Okay, so right off the bat, the Bubba definitely is giving off a sweet, kind of a sweet, but also kind of a peppery type of a fragrance, which is something new for me for a Bubba to kind of have a peppery fragrance to it, but it's also got a sweetness as well. We'll shake it up, see if maybe we get some different notes off in there. Yeah, so I'm definitely getting a sweet, just kind of almost peppery type of a fragrance from it. And these are smalls, y'all. We'll get the up close and personal video, but just to get you a little peek inside of there, you know what I'm saying? These do look like smalls for the Bubba. And to give you a size comparison as to why we call it a small, this is like just a regular nug I had sitting out, a nice little nug. And this is the Bubba right here. In this hand, that's the Bubba right there. So you can see these are definitely smalls for that Bubba, which is not a problem. It all break down the same, you hear me? So what I'm going to do, we're going to just go ahead and cut right to the up close and personal video, flight crew. That way y'all can get an up close shot. You can see the colors and you can get an idea, you know, of what that bud is looking like up close and personal. All right, so hold tight, flight crew. With Yeah, we back, flight crew. You know what I mean. So I hope y'all got to see that up close and personal video, and you got to really get a sneak peek and see all those beautiful trichomes glistening when you do the up close on these smaller buds of this Bubba Kush. It looks beautiful. It definitely looks a lot better when you do the up close, as opposed to just looking at one of these little small nugs with the naked eye. So it definitely does have a lot more appeal when you do that up close video. Now let's see. As far as we covered the smell, we got to go over the looks. Let's see. As far as the cure, these buds are kind of right at that borderline. Well, I won't say that they're necessarily dry. They do kind of have that kind of a little crunchy texture to them. Let's see if we can get a little sound bite in here for you so you can hear how it kind of crunches. Let's see. So yeah, you definitely can kind of hear that crunch. Let's do one more. These are so small. One crunch and it's done. Okay, so yeah, you definitely can hear that. And I'm not gonna fault the company by any means, because I have had this sitting for a little while I was out of town. So I'm not gonna fault them for that. You know, there was no Boveda pack or anything included, and I didn't add one myself to it. So I'm definitely not gonna fault them at that. So we just gonna, give them a straight, a neutral grade on that. That could be based on my era. So again, we're not gonna fault Hemp Ville for that. Let's go ahead and do a sticky test. Y'all know how we do the sticky test. We try to get that hang time. So let's see what it's talking about. Okay, there it is. Y'all can see it. I got to use that big nose as the backdrop, and there it is. So not bad on the sticky test at all. We'll try to do another one real quick. We'll give them a 2 out of 3. It is something there. Y'all can see that. So we do have a little flat piece stuck on there. Now just pressing it like that, it's hanging on. Now that could be just based on me. There may be a little stick or something kind of poking me in the finger, it feels like. So we're not going to count that when we get a fresh piece out. All right, we got a little fresh prints right here. So decent amount of hang time. Y'all saw it drop off. It's kind of hard because these are so small. And when we did the little kind of ASMR on it, I kind of broke most of the little decent nugs up. But yeah, so sticky time, hang time is not bad. Now, thanks to that good old movie magic, y'all know we already got one rolled up of that Bubba ready to go. So let's go ahead and do a dry pull. Real smooth and fresh. That sweetness is definitely coming through on the dry pull. So I'm definitely a fan of that sweet Bubba flavor. So that's definitely coming through on the dry pull for sure. So without further ado, let's go ahead and smoke, kinfolk. You know what we do around this way. Participation is always mandatory. So get you one rolled up, get your bowl packed. Whatever it is that you do, let's do it. And let's enjoy this together and check out this Bubba Kush, courtesy of the good people over at Hemp Ville CBD. Now again, we don't judge that initial pull just because I am using a lighter, kind of get that butane flavor in there. So we're not going to base it off of that. So we'll get a couple more pulls in. And y'all know how we do. I got to get that old fine, sexy ass thumbnail for y'all, you dig? So I will take a couple pulls, may do a couple poses, get this thumbnail tacked down. And then we'll go ahead and let you know how this flavor hitting. Okay, Bubba. I see you, Bubba. Oh shit, Bubba. Come through, Bubba. Come through in the clutch. I was wondering was he gonna hit me, y'all. Y'all saw me taking them big pulls for the thumbnail. You dig? Bubba went on and came through. I was surely wondering. So let's go ahead and talk about this Bubba. Let me get one more. Let me get one more. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull it one more time, flight crew. Flight crew, y'all heard that noise. I know I'm not the only person that has done that. On that exhale, when you're trying to hold that cough, you know what I'm saying? You kind of make that little whoo type of noise. You did. When you exhale and then try not to cough at the same time. Cause then it start feeling like your insides is just imploding, like I'm about to explode. I wanna spit on the camera or nothing, you know what I'm saying? So I tried to hold it in so you might hear a little couple, little weird noises, but you smokers know what I'm talking about. You gonna respect this Bubba though. Straight up. I'm not gonna play with this Bubba no more. I done played with Bubba enough. You know what I'm saying? Bubba done came through and laid it down, you know what I mean? So Bubba definitely this Bubba Kush definitely got some throat grab to it. It's not harsh, you know what I'm saying? So it's not a harsh choke you up, just bad taste, you know what I'm saying? It's not that. But it's definitely got a little throat grab, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna respect Bubba when he come through. That's for sure. As far as the flavor, now on the inhale and the exhale, I will say I'm really not getting that sweetness that I got on the dry pull, or just that well-known Bubba Kush flavor. You know what I mean? So I do wish that it had a little more flavor. It's kind of bland for my liking. Nothing really strong is coming through on the flavor profile, and I mean that's could be a negative and a positive. Positive because it's not giving me a bad flavor. It's not leaving any type of aftertaste in my mouth or anything like that. But then on the same token, a negative because it's not giving me any flavor for real. So I'm really not getting a lot of flavor off of it at all. So we're going to give it a few more pulls. We'll see what these effects is talking about. And we'll go ahead and wrap this one up, flight crew. I'm trying to take some decent pulls so I can see if I can get some flavor in there and maybe kind of speed up the effects as well, for the purpose of this review. I must say, for someone as myself, I don't know about you all, so this is my personal opinion, personal judgment, which is everything in this video. It's my personal opinion. It may hit you different. It may be what you like. It may float your boat. I'm not sure. These reviews, as you all know, are always based on the smoker's opinion. Effects may hit you different. The flavor may even hit you different. But I try to be as honest and to the point as possible. Y'all know that. I'm a fan of Bubba Kush in general. I like Bubba. I'm not going to front with you. I really enjoy a good Bubba Kush. But this one it didn't quite hit that spot for me. It didn't quite quench that Bubba Kush thirst. Whenever I see someone with Bubba Kush or they send it to me, I get excited because, again, I'm a fan. But this just didn't quite hit the Bubba Kush thirst. It didn't quench it for me. It didn't scratch that spot. You know what I mean? So not a bad review by any means, but again, it's just kind of average. It's really kind of average for me. They did send out some more, another product for us to review, so I'll probably post that review and get that one knocked out tomorrow. And then we got to jump into this 1,500 subscriber giveaway, flight crew. So if you stay tuned for this long into the video, I definitely appreciate you. We less than 20 subscribers away from 1,500, flight crew. You know what I'm saying? 1,500 subscribers, flight crew. We there. You know what I mean? So I got to do something big. Check me out. Definitely follow me on Instagram. If you're not following me, I will say that this giveaway, you will have to be an Instagram follower. If you don't have Instagram, it's free. Create you one. Do what you got to do. You're going to want to get in on this. Trust me, you will not want to miss this giveaway. But you are going to have to be on Instagram. You're going to be required to follow me on Instagram. So that's going to be one of the requirements just as a heads up, okay? So I'm gonna let it go with that. The effects, same, just very average. I'm okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really feeling a whole lot. But again, this may be, y'all know how we do. We smoke into it about this much. And if I'm not feeling any effects by then that just probably means we either gotta smoke a little more, of course, or it just didn't hit me in that way, you know what I'm saying? So it may affect you different. If you're a Bubba fan, you may want to try it, you may not. That is totally up to you. Again, it just didn't hit the spot for me for Bubba Kush. We will go ahead and do another review from Hemp Ville. Again, we did receive another product yesterday in the mail from them. So that review will be going up tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. And then after that, we will finally get to the 1,500 subscriber giveaway announcement. Okay? And I got some excellent sales on my Purple Frost CBD on my Instagram. I got some really excellent sales on pounds of Bubba Kush and cherry wine as well. I'm talking like $2.50 a pound, y'all. So go check me out. Holla at my Instagram. Website is coming soon. But until then, Instagram is how you can holler at me. If not, SmokeSessionzTV at gmail.com. SmokeSessionzTV spelled the exact same way that it's spelled for my Instagram, y'all, and the YouTube channel. Okay? Holler at me, Flight Crew. I appreciate you sticking around. Stay tuned. We're going to be a lot more consistent. I don't really see myself traveling for another couple months at least. So I'm here. I'm stable. I'm staying put. And we back to that grind, Flight Crew. You know what it do. Smoke some, bitch.